I love the start of a new week because it's full of possibilities. And I hope that today you spent a few minutes in gratitude and in planning for what your goals are or how you're going to occur and show up for your family, your team at work, your spouse, your friends, maybe even the people in your Bible study or the support staff at Public, the team at the gym that you work out at, maybe your kids' teachers at school, the coaches and instructors you interact with when you come at Sidekicks, and even your animals. A couple of days ago, I posted on my Facebook wall. By the way, feel free to friend me here on Facebook. I'd love to connect with all of our awesome families outside of our dojang. But what I posted was, when you allow the past to define the present is trapped in the passenger seat. The present defines the story of the past and gives it its meaning. So that's a pretty powerful quote, I thought. And a lot of times we allow our past experiences to overly influence our current perceptions and actions. And basically what it does is letting the past take control and relegating our present circumstances to a much less influential role. Essentially, the past is driving the present rather than the other way around. One of my favorite authors, Dr. Benjamin Hardy, explores this concept in his book, Be Your Future Self Now. In the book, he explores the concept of proactively shaping your future by embodying the characteristics, beliefs, and the behaviors that you want in your future self and doing it now in the present. See, Dr. Hardy argues that personal transformation and success can be achieved by breaking free from your past constraints and limitations and by embracing a forward-thinking mindset. He emphasizes that the importance of clarity in defining who you want to become, and it also suggests the practical strategies for aligning your daily actions with your future aspirations. So essentially what it means is every decision that I make in the present is either going to cause my future self, either 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, or even me at the end of this week, to either thank me for those decisions, or the decisions I'm making are going to rob my future self, of the things that I've outlined for it. So ask yourself, how will the future you at the end of this week know that this week was successful? What are the things that you're doing today to make your future self proud? Imagine that you've just arrived home on Friday afternoon, you're with your kids, they're enthusiastically telling you all about the things of their day here at summer camp at Sidekicks that interest you, and you think about your week. How do you feel? Better yet, what is the feeling that you want to have in that moment? Is it gratitude? Is it satisfaction? Is it fulfillment? Did you do the things that you promised yourself that you were going to do? Now, I'm not talking about climbing a mountain, but there are many small promises that you make to yourself, and confidence comes from keeping those promises, both to yourself and to others, first before anything else comes into play. Now, go ahead and work your way back to now. What's the few steps that you can take that will create that moment at the end of this week? So here's the secret to making that moment happen. Take those steps, put them in your calendar, block out the time to get it done, and then commit to yourself to getting it done. Your future self will thank you for it. Your child's future self will thank you for the example that you set for them. And in the end, as a parent, I can't think of a better way to be.